Hi, I'm Belinda Luscombe from Time. You know that guy who totally betrayed you and you wanted to make him feel super bad? Well, Keira Knightley does that in her new movie Begin Again, and she's here to discuss that and other things with us. Keira, welcome.
Thank you.
So in this movie, Begin Again, you sing. Can you actually sing?
I mean, it is my actual voice in the film, but no, I'm not a singer.
Yourself at the subway. You realize
This one was pre-recorded in a studio, and then we did it to playback.
How do you play guitar?
I learnt how to play the songs on guitar for this film. I wasn't very good. I could never sing and play at the same time. So we had to do takes where I'd sing and I'd try and it wouldn't happen, and then takes where my fingers would be doing the right thing.
So are you going to keep up the guitar?
No. I was so happy to put that guitar down and never pick it up again.
Right?
Well, the thing, right, they do actually bleed. I mean, they bleed.
Ouch.
And then they kind of get calloused. And then I sort of put it down for a while and I thought, I can't be bothered to go through that again.
The other thing that's interesting about this movie is that there's a few interesting relationships. The first one is between your character and Mark Ruffalo's character,
Yep.
which is sort of mentor-mentee. I mean, you sort of rescue him and he sort of rescues you, I guess.
Yeah.
But there's a possible maybe romance going on that you can't quite figure out.
Yep.
It seemed to me in the movie that your character is like, I'm not going to go down that road.
Yep.
And that must happen to you in real life too, right? You must have this developed some way of, not now because you're married, but of turning away potential suitors. Girls often have that 10,000-yard stare where they're just like, I'm not looking either way, I'm just looking straight ahead. So
Yeah,
that
I've
they
used
can
that one.
You've used it.
Yeah, that's always a good one, isn't it? Stare straight ahead, don't make eye contact, that kind of thing.
That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is there any, if people come on to you, do
I'm
you
a
have
bit of an ice queen, so I think I give quite a frightening exterior. So generally speaking, unless I'm kind of unless I'm up for it, they don't.
You're too intimidating.
I'm far too intimidating.
Scare them away.
Yeah.
In the film, Ruffalo's character hears you sing this one song, and it kind of, he hears how he will produce it, and it kind of transfixes him. Do you remember having that transfixing moment with a song?
To tell you the truth, I don't really listen to music. I know nothing about it at all. And it was sort of one of the reasons why I wanted to do this piece, because I'm married to a musician. My brother has been in bands for most of his life. Everybody around me is completely obsessed by music, and I don't have that thing. I think my brain doesn't quite work in that way. So I will try and listen to it, but I never think to put it on. I'm not one of those people that can say, oh, it was this band and this was the single and these are the lyrics. I have no idea. So that's kind of what I really enjoyed about this, was to try and get my head into the mind of a person who does express themselves emotionally and creatively through music, because I don't.
Is there an era that you particularly like or feel more drawn to than others? Because you have done a lot of history stuff.
I'm always interested in the 40s. I think that Second World War period I find really interesting, because it's sort of it's statistics like the fact that STDs went through the roof and pregnancies went through the roof on people out of wedlock. And you think it's funny because we have such a set notion of exactly what that period was like, but the extreme kind of nature of literally death falling from the sky around you, and that kind of that moment where you don't know if tomorrow is going to be your last day, and how you live within that, I find really, really interesting, and a really interesting kind of period to play with.
Can we do a quick round of true or false? Here we go. Ian McShane was your drama teacher.
Yeah, but not that Ian McShane.
See, there you go. Not that
different man,
Ian McShane.
same
So
name.
You didn't have foul language in your drama class.
I didn't. Well, sometimes I did, but still not that Ian McShane.
Your father did not let your mother have you until she had written another play.
Her first play, that's true.
Her first play, and it was a big success.
It was a big success. They didn't have the money to have another child, and she'd given up acting. And so he said that you have to sell a script and then you can have a child. And that's what happened.
And then they got you.
And then they got me.
Wow. You live on $50,000 a year.
That's not true.
I didn't think it was true.
No.
Did you try it for a year?
No, I don't know where this has come from.
Yeah,
I've said
well,
all the way it's not true. I mean, I wish it was true. That would be incredible. Yeah, I mean, it's a good amount of money to live on, but no, it's not true.
Keira Knightley, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.